It felt really good to march across that stage and receive my diploma. After graduation, the principal and instructional facilitator interviewed me, and then they told me that I had a 6th grade social studies position available if I was interested. Of course I was interested. I loved teaching middle school. I couldn't believe it. I already had a job lined up for August. I was the first one from my college friends to find a job. This opportunity helped me gain confidence in myself again. August 2007 came around and I was setting up my classroom. But I knew my struggle wasn't over yet. I still had to pass the praxis. I knew if I didn't pass it by the end of the school year, that was it for me. I registered to take it in November, but of course I didn't pass. I was 1 point away. 1 point. I was very upset. I continued teaching my first year, not knowing what the future had in store for me. In the spring, I met with Mr. Mahaffey from the district office. He told me I had to pass the exam or I wasn't going to be able to teach another year. That day, I went home crying. I cried all night. That morning, I told myself that I had come too far to just throw it all away. Failure was not an option for me. At this point, I had already spent like $700 to $800 on these exams, and I had student loans to pay back. I wasn't going to give up. Plus, teaching was my passion. I registered for the exam once again. I was nervous when I went to take it. This was it for me. I just thought to myself, when is this nightmare going to end? I took the test and left in tears, but there was nothing I could do about it now. It was either I passed and could continue teaching at Lakeside, or I failed and my life was over. I checked the mailbox every day after the 3rd week had passed. Still no scores. Finally, I got the scores in the mail. I was scared to open the envelope once again. I knew this 1 second was going to determine my future. I opened the envelope and about fainted in the driveway. I had passed the exam by 2 points. God had come through for me again. I was ecstatic. I called my friends and family and told them the great news. They all said we knew you could do it. I was very proud of myself. God didn't put me through those hardships for no reason. I realized it was a test from Him. God put me through to see if I was going to overcome the obstacle or give up. There were many times when I wanted to give up, but I didn't. I'm so grateful that I didn't give up because I wouldn't be where I'm at today. This whole experience has changed me and made me stronger and wiser. It also allowed me to see teaching in a different perspective. I realized that everyone is unique in their own way. Some people are good test takers and others are not. Some people have common sense and others do not. Some people live difficult lives and others do not. This experience has encouraged and motivated me to help students more and to push them to never give up. I have impacted so many lives throughout the years. I pass students along the sidewalk and they get so excited to see me. Last year, I had a student create a Best Teacher Award and frame it. She presented it to me at the beginning of her class. It really touched my heart. At the beginning of this year, I had a student from last year enter a national writing contest. He was asked to write about a historical figure who has impacted his life. Well, he chose to write about me. I brought it with me to share with you all. And he titled it Letters of America. I chose my homeroom social studies teacher from the 6th grade, Miss Vallis. My reasons for choosing Miss Vallis are because she has a great personality and she's always fair to all the students. She never once singled anyone out. Patience is also one of her best qualities that I look up to. My beliefs on the skills and attributes of a good leader are patience, respect, and the ability to listen to what individuals have to say and or their opinions. Miss Vallis has a great amount of patience for her students. An example of when she was patient with me was when she gave out a test. She always made sure everyone was finished and had completed the test before taking them up. The teacher I look up to the most from the 6th grade also had a great ability to teach and explain everything step by step until we fully understood and learned what she was teaching about. I think Miss Vallis is fair because if one person is talking when they're not supposed to, that one person gets punished and not the entire class. To be a great leader and be remembered, you must have many qualities that everyone appreciates and admires. A great leader is someone who shows a passion for what they're leading and gives credit to everyone who succeeds. She shows me kindness, patience, and respect. Miss Vallis is a great example of what I think a leader is supposed to be. Although my leader is not a historical figure, she is someone I will look back at and take the things she has taught me.
Johnny Ray over here, I always seem the one she used to come to talk to. Now, me, okay, you a kid. How you gonna take the day? I mean, she bust out, doggone Johnny Ray, get on my last nerve. He says, "That's I'm stabbing him in his eye." And I'm like, I got an A in spelling today. I mean, what you do? I mean, you can't just sit there and say like, "Yeah, you go stab Johnny Ray in the eyebrow," and then you go kick him and run off. I mean, I just didn't know what to do. So now these days, I done grew up, so the old stuff kind of out the way now. Now she just elevated now. Now she don't sit here, and now I don't get, he used to get them whoopings. Now, kids say whoopings. I don't get them no more. I get punched. Just socked out the blue. Now what I would like for you to get me right in and there. She is sitting there, we sitting in the car one day. I forgot to do one of my lessons. Music just blasting. I'm like, what? She's like, what'd you forget to do today? Okay, I'll give you that one. I'm not gonna say nothing. You can't say nothing because you're gonna get hit again. Now, when I was little, now let's just pretend that we got little Michael with his mama, just acting up in Walmart. Now, little boy right here is looking at all the little toys, looking at Scooby-Doo, just happy. He's in Wonderland. Then over here, Michael starts to act up. Mama, you gonna give this to me whether you like it or not? This is Mama. Now I'm sitting right here just chilling. If you ever come at me like that, I swear I'll put you in the eyeball. Help me, someone. But you can't hide out in the middle of Walmart because she gonna fight that person if you try to come up. Now I sit here. Now I don't know. Mama, for some reason, when she sleep, she like to grit her teeth. That's scary to me. You just roll over. I think I did something while I'm sitting on my TV, just ha. And I'm like, okay, she sleep. But what person do you know sleep in fighting stances? The other person that sit with her elbows out like this. Like you move, I swear I elbow you. Run over. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What am I supposed to do? And then when she had them dreams with someone trying to kill her, oh lordy. She said one night, now I watched SpongeBob, this happy little dude, she's taking that happy little dude. Okay. She said that in her dream, someone was chasing her, just killing everybody with a plank, just stabbing everyone. And so he happened to come after her. So she running and running. Next thing I know, all I hear is, I said, what you hit me for? She said, I'm sorry. I'm like, Stephanie tried to kill me. I was just ain't up this. She trying to kill me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let you have that right there. Then another time, which is something I really cannot stand, is when I get those speeches. You know those speeches about, okay, now one time I wanted to get some Timberland. Okay, I'm just a little kid trying to fit in. Bad idea. She sat there, we sitting in the car, like, Mom, can I get some Timberlands? Here we go. Timberland. Boy, that's $6-7 and some cents. Okay, check this out. That's $6-7 and some cents. I could go to the Dollar General, get you 3 pairs of pants, 4 shirts, and still have money left over to take care of you. After that first time, I just think, okay, I can't help that. I can't beat that. She got good logic. I'm just a little kid. Hey, what you gonna say? So I'm over here. Come here. Now it's time to bring you up for real. Come here. Check this out right here. Now you just sit right there. Now let's say just so happened I walked by, but I didn't say nothing. Just walking on by. Jet me up like you do. I'll bring up okay. Okay, this is that nutty woman right there. But I just love her for some reason. I don't know why I love her. But she nutty. It's just for some apparent reason I can't stay away from her. Now I decided, okay, so I'm growing up. I'm like, yeah, so it's time for me to get out of the house, get away from her for a minute. I need my time too. So I said, hey, Mama, can I, sometimes go out, go to the mall or something, go to the movies like that?
No, you ain't gonna be sorry. I'm gonna clip that wing. I'm gonna clip that one wing so you gonna be limping.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna ask a simple question. I got this 10-minute speech over that 1 2-second question. She said, no, boy, I'm gonna clip that one wing up. Boy, you nuts. You ain't got no attitude. If some pick at you, I know you just gonna sit there. And look, boy, if you were like me, hey, I let you go out happily. But all I know is, you need to get some attitude. Once you get some attitude, then you can go out. Now I'm not, okay. Now I'm kind of happy. I don't get mad at anymore. I can't stand fights. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I just can't stand fights. So I say here, and this is just a simple one time that I acted up. I happened to say something. I can't remember what it was. We were at my grandma's house. I just happened to say something. Next thing I know, I'm walking on by. A shoe, a big old heel in the back, 3-inch heel, went right past my face. And she said that in that chair, took her shoe off and said, that was a warning shot. One another. I'm cool. And then there was this one little kid that decided to talk about her. Okay, I didn't know this dude. I guess he was just hating because I was a nerd back then. I love reading books and I was smart. So she sat there, right slowly. We walking up like, yeah, mama, you know, there's one dude, he just talked about you. Okay, I'm talking to Aaron now.